And we are back on another episode of Buddy Sports presented by Listen Buddy Podcast with your favorite hosts,
E-Money.
Oh, dog.
Come on.
Here to give you best sports takes in the best way, the only way you know, yeah, because what we say goes. Hello.
Live and direct.
Come on. We're coming at you with the sad day.
Hey, man. Y'all seen what happened.
You know.
We still got the jersey
We're
on.
professional,
Fuck.
though. We're analysts, so we're going to analyze both sides. But as fans, first, we want to say, fuck Boston. At least I want to say
man.
fuck Boston.
Fuck Boston, bro.
My take,
Easiest ring of all time.
my take, aged like milk. Aged like sour milk. And
On a
that's
hot
okay.
day outside in a glass.
And that's okay, because when you make these takes, you got to be willing to be wrong. You can't have pride when you're
It's
wrong.
all good, you know.
You got to say, hey, I fucked up. All right, I thought I knew ball in a situation where I was giving my opinion off of heart.
Exactly. Sometimes you got to separate the bias from the takes and try to be objective. But, you know, we're fans as well. So it's like we're going to speak what we want. And we're also in Dallas. So it's not like every year you're going to get the Dallas Mavericks in the fucking finals.
We're
so
not like the Lakers. We don't have 17.
Yeah, come
We're not
on,
like
bro.
the Celtics. We don't have 18.
It's been goddamn 13 years, bro.
Come on, bro.
Cut us some slack. Let us get lit.
Like,
Shit.
technically,
City was lit.
Technically, it took them longer to get their ring again. 2008, 2024.
Yeah.
Ours was 2011. It would have
Yeah,
been
that's facts.
2024.
That's facts. Y'all are more due for a ring.
Like, I will say, as a whole, the Celtics organization is one of the smartest organizations in basketball, especially right now.
Mm-hmm.
Brad Stevens was the previous coach, got put into the front office.
Yep.
That man
Up there with
started
Danny
making
Ainge.
moves immediately.
Cooking.
We get Brogdon out of here. We get Drew in here. We get KP in here. Boom. You got a ring. You
Brad
literally
Stevens
have a
really
ring.
cool. He was such a good coach too, and it was like, damn,
Yeah. And then you get Joe Mazulla. It's only his second season,
bro.
And then you hear Joe Mazulla talk about these games and how they prepped for these games.
Dude, you know Joe Mazulla was drafted in the draft class. Or I don't know if he was actually drafted, but he was in the draft class with Kyrie Irving, bro.
How tall is Brad Stevens?
2010, or not Brad Stevens, Joe Mazulla.
Oh yeah. Well, how tall is Joe Mazulla?
Bro, that's what he don't look that tall.
He doesn't look like he'd be nice either.
He does. I saw some highlights. It wasn't anything crazy.
But he had the basketball fucking brain.
Bro, look at him. He's like the definition of dialed in.
Basketball Rain Man, gang.
Yeah, dude, and he's pretty fucking smart. Like, I will say, like, he knows his shit. Shout out to bro. I saw this picture of him and his wife coming back to the arena like 3 a.m.
No, he's a man. It's just so like the Boston Celtics fan base don't deserve that.
They're such fucking hoes.
That great of a black coach. I'll say it again. Of a black coach. There was so many videos on Twitter. Mike Breen on Game 5 or Game 4 literally said, "Oh, a Boston Celtics fan said something that we cannot say on the air." Like, gang, like,
yeah,
gang.
they do be wildin'.
When Kyrie ran into the announcers table, y'all over here just yelling that word. It's crazy. Y'all out here in bars. Y'all lost one game and you started fighting each other. Y'all are weird. Y'all don't deserve it. I only like one Boston fan, and his name is Micah.
You've been here. We had him on. Come on.
I'm barely okay with it. I cook his ass every time. I make sure to know that his fan base is weird.
His fan base is weird. Boston, they go hard as fuck, but it's like so many like the good old white men up there. They're Boston fans. Like, you see one of those.
It's not even like the southern white man though. It's like northeastern.
Oh yeah.
We have history. We're Polish.
Yeah. So we've
We're
been
like
here
Italian.
for 45 centuries. It's like, what the fuck?
I don't even like, yeah, no. I don't know. What's crazy though, when I went to Boston when I was in high school, I spent like a whole week there. And never got that vibe. Never got that vibe. Never thought I was in trouble like that. I was just rolling around Little Italy, getting cannolis here. Then I went over to the beach.
Lit.
I was over there in Cambridge. I was with the nerds drinking. Like, I was having a good time.
The nerds.
You know what I'm
Cambridge,
saying? I was having a good time. Because Cambridge, bro, Yale, Harvard, MIT, all on the same street. Y'all going crazy over there.
That is crazy.
But, like,
we got the
so I was
best
having a good time.
schools.
And then right across the river, Boston College. That's where I was hanging out at. Not because I was hanging out with some college people. I was doing the thing. I was working. I was at this, like, event thing, whatever.
Back in the day.
So it was dope. Like, I had a great time in Boston. And I would honestly visit Boston more than once. I'm just confused on like why y'all like step into the Garden and then like immediately turn into
just something
Southern
else.
men. Like I'm over here in Texas
Southern.
and I hear less
Yeah, that's crazy.
than that.
I hear Utah's bad too. The Jazz.
That makes sense though.
Utah, yeah. Like Boston too big to be like that, like
Boston's way too big. Like Utah, like you guys, okay, cool.
maybe it's because they won so much. I saw this stat. It was like Boston, all professional sports team in Boston, city of Boston since the year 2000. 20% of players who've played for any of those teams since the year 2000 have won a chip. That's crazy.
A fifth of the
A
players?
fifth of the players since 2000.
So you're like, if you just stay with the Celtics long enough,
you're probably going to get a ring.
You're probably going to get a ring.
Like
Peyton Pritchard, shout out you, bro.
Fucking
hit 2 half-court shots. 2 half-court shots? You can do it once.
Bro's
Once you do it twice,
that's crazy.
you're certified.
And they're like running the play for him. Bro comes in to the game just for the half-court buzzer. Like the first one he hit, they just sub him in.
Bro, they said the Celtics is the first team to ever have a special teams play. And I think they're fucking not playing.
Low-key,
Like,
they're
bro,
not.
Joe Mazulla is kind of crazy, bro.
Bro.
He, like, way he broke down us is insane.
I
I saw a post game. He was like, bro, when they're one or something, they're like, with Dallas, you have to play like really, what is it? What's the word? Not professional, but you have to play like
mature.
Damn, it's like safe basketball. No, or like
Steady.
I forgot what it was, but you have to
the words
either
out
way
there.
hit. You have to hit the way to guard Dallas is to be offensive, is how he said it. If you miss 5 shots and you have 5, or you miss 5 shots and you get a couple turnovers, our players are over there able. Like PJ Washington on a fast break can most likely get a quick 2, and then Kyrie and Luka, boom, and then DJJ for sure. You know what I'm saying? And then you get
They're
D
fast.
Live on a lob. Like us in the fast break, we're good. We're
yeah.
solid. So
Oh, yeah.
the best way to beat Dallas, he said, is to be offensive. Because you saw those people. How did we really beat the Clippers? The shrinkers. Harden and Paul George did not show up. Now, the reason in my opinion, the Mavs fan in me, I think we lost this shit. And I have his jersey. Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie, man. It's tough because, like, Luka going to do his thing. So it's like, it's tough when Luka's doing it as much as he can, and it's like the rest of the team isn't like playing to his level. It's like, but we expected Kyrie to do his job as well, and he was getting clamped up. Shout out Drew Holiday,
Derek White.
They're
Jaylen
fucking
Brown, because they were running
God
switches on his ass.
Yeah, facts.
And then
But
the last
I think
game,
Drew was the primary defender. They just put his ass on there, clamp him up.
True.
Because, like, in those big moments where Kyrie usually goes show mode Kyrie or hits a step back 3, it's like Drew's on his ass, just, like, not moving. I'm like, fuck, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
I saw a
tough.
video on Twitter. Drew was only practicing. Like, how do you do a whole workout where you practice and stops?
That's
that seems
crazy.
like a tough day. I didn't get no shots up today, and I worked out for 8 hours.
That's
And
crazy.
I just stopped shots.
And then he still dropped, like, 30 points game 2. I'm like, what the fuck?
That was so stupid.
So stupid,
There
bro.
were so many things wrong with this series
But
that
it's
made
like,
me
that's
so mad.
It's tough when your fucking third best player on the Mavs is, like, 8th, 9th man on the Celtics. So it's like they got players on players to, like, score, do everything. And Joe Mazulla, bro, like, at first I was kind of sus. I was like, damn, he's just, like, interim coach. But, like, after I've seen some of the shit he's doing, it's like, damn, bro, young coaches should get more of a shot
Only
nowadays.
his second season. Man.
That's crazy. I saw this thing and
He's
they were like,
34,
he makes
man.
the Celtics watch MMA players getting choked out to make
And-
sure so they can deal with pressure.
Yeah, to see how they deal with it under pressure. Because he said most of the time that these fights get lost is when the fighter thinks that he's about to win, and then the other fighter's like, and then just
Boom, comes
switches,
back and does something
and then
crazy.
he wins. So it's pretty much, I guess, staying focused when he's pretty much like Kendrick. He's like, when he's down, make sure to keep kicking him while he's down.
Yeah, 'cause
and then
that's where you wanna
kick
be.
him 4 more times after that. And then once you think he's dead, kick him 4 more times,
Yeah.
and then eat his carcass. That boy Joe Mazzulla is scary, bro. He was
For
like,
real.
"Yeah, I watched The Dark Knight Rises with Jason Tatum, and I wanted him to understand what it was like for the Joker and the Batman to be in the same room together but not kill each other." What do you mean? Like, I'm paraphrasing for sure. But it's like,
that's
bro,
crazy.
the way he had these, I'm not gonna cap.
It worked.
We weren't
He
mentally
was like,
locked
"Oh,
in, bruh.
you seen Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse?" He's like, "That's like our team."
Like,
I was like, "Damn,
we're
that
just-
he ain't even
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah, he's like, "You know how they got like 100 Spider-Man?" He's like, "Yeah, that's like our team." I was like, that's cold. Someone made an edit out of it. It was hard as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. I was
Nah,
like, damn.
man. The Celtics was a great team. They had the most wins in the league this year. This was expected for everybody on Twitter that said this was a boring finals. It was a boring finals for people who didn't have their fans involved.
Yeah.
Or like if this wasn't your team.
Yeah.
And it was boring because like I don't think YouTube TV should be the thing that we are making like the production around.
Oh yeah.
Because I did not like it.
Presented by YouTube TV.
I was not even like that. It's just like I didn't like it when they dead ass would put up the YouTube screen and be like key plays from Jaylen Brown, like you were actually on YouTube, and I was like, "Yo, chill, bro.
It's like, what are we
I'm
doing?
watching this on ABC, bro. I'm trying to see
Literally.
the gold shimmery finals come across the screen."
And it's like, what happened to all the like festivities and shit? Like the court looking clean as fuck. Like it had the finals written on it with the Larry O'Brien on the fucking court, and the jerseys were crazy.
You know what we're doing?
I was like, you get
we're
a
paying
stamp.
we're paying these fuckers too much. I'm not saying too much. Maybe it is too much. Like I think Jaylen Brown is worth $300 million.
Mm-hmm.
Is he though? Because like I'm not saying.
Hey, that's Finals MVP.
I'm not saying you shouldn't be the most paid person in sports. I'm saying $300 million is a lot for one person, bro.
It is a lot, and it's
one
crazy to
person.
see like in real time every year the cap grows and grows.
Did you hear what they said?
Because now that Jaylen Brown set the bar there, Tatum got to get more.
No, I don't think that would be fair though. Because Jason Tatum, it didn't show it to be.
Yeah,
like
that's facts.
media wants to give it. I don't know.
Yep.
The reason
that's how the Celtics treat him though. Like he's the number one. But like everything they do, he's.
I really feel like it's like
and that's Brown always gets a short end of the stick. That's why I'm like kind of glad he got Finals MVP and like people get
Eastern Conference
MVP. So it's like,
so it's like
who was? Who
I
really
think
is the best player?
think this playoffs really was like a new light for Jaylen Brown because he was a dog on there, man. They had him mic'd up. He said, "Oh, I ain't going out. If Luka going in, I'm going in. If Luka's staying in, I'm staying in. All right, that's when I'll go out when he go out." I'm like,
yeah. And he was making him work on defense too. Like even when Jaylen Brown, like Luka was guarding Brown, and it was like
shout
he was
out to
not
Luka,
letting
bro.
him.
You gave us everything you fucking possibly could have, bro. Like
Facts.
even with those dudes guarding you the way that you did, you dropped 30 fucking game one. That was crazy.
That's
and
crazy.
then 26 on the last game. We won game 5 or game 4. The reason I'm mostly mad about this finals as a fan and analyst is because of game 4. Game 4 made no sense to me, bro, and game 3 made no sense to me. Why are we playing? Like,
Why the fuck is TAJ getting like so many minutes in game 3?
Tim
And then game
Hardaway.
4 we win, barely plays. It's like what the fuck?
Tim Hardaway Sr., you're in the front office, and I know you're doing something, bro. Everybody, like, I've heard 2 other sources say some, like, weird shiesty shit. There ain't nothing, like, proven, but it's, like, something about, like, that's what happens when you're the son of one of the best Mavs players or some shit like that. I don't know. It's just weird that I don't know. I feel like Jason Kidd was like, all right, bro, you want me to play your son? I'm going to play this nigga for 19 minutes. I'm going to cost us a ring.
Yeah, and then the game before that, bro didn't play at all. I was like, the fuck?
And it was like you were healthy, but then, like, I think you were, I don't know, bro. I'm like, you should have never said your ankle was good.
I don't know. But Luka, he did defensively was getting cooked.
Cooked.
That's one thing. Like Luka,
on the the finals.
You want to be great. You want to be a Hall of Famer. Like he probably will be regardless. But it's like if you want to take your shit to the next level, like you got to get better at defense.
I think this is the year he gets into his like LeBron anger mode because he finally, man, they was cooking.
He got a
his
taste.
Shit.
He got a taste.
They
and
was
he lost
cooking
it.
his shit
And
for
they
3 days,
bro. He set records like in the Timberwolves series, most blow-bys ever by a player. Like blow-by means like when you're defending someone, they do one move and they're gone. Like you're just out the play and they're past you. Like Luka had the most ever in a series. And then the next series, the Celtics, he broke that record. Fucking set a new record. I was like, God damn it, Luka.
Really though, it's because Joe Mazulla knew.
Yeah, he
Joe
knows.
Mazulla was watching.
They know, bro. They know. And it's tough.
I really don't think Timberwolves was like, they're like, I think with the Timberwolves series, it was way different. Because with the Timberwolves series, you didn't have to worry about Rudy Gobert being able to splash a 3.
Yep.
Okay, then we put Cat on the 5, and then Nas Reed comes in, and then there's that one game where he's 7 for 9 at 3, but we still won that game.
It didn't seem like strategic. You know, they weren't like changing their game plan
like
based on the
every time
team. They were
Luka
just
got blew by. it seemed like the defender went and then he rotated well.
Yeah.
In the Celtics series,
Nah, Mazulla was like, nah, this is what we're going to do.
every time he got blown by, it was open. And then we just could never catch.
And every other player
rotation.
was playing off like Luka getting blown by. We know that's coming. So they're in their next rotation already, ready to get like the kick out three or like open the lane and let someone drive or whatever it is. And it was like the Celtics, they're like making adjustments. And that's what you got to do. So it was like, I feel like other teams we played, they didn't really make the Mavs have to adjust. And like, or they didn't adjust to like Luka's weaknesses.
Or there's like other little things, right? And this is like a conspiracy theories. Maybe I'm not a good analyst for this, but it's like Tim Hardaway was hurt, sprained ankle, right? He didn't play until like I think the OKC series. And then when I think he did play the OKC series, we probably lost that game. I don't know that one off the dome. But what I'm saying is we had a set rotation for a minute, and then it seems like because we have seniority on the team, I don't know why you're not traded, big bro. I don't understand it,
like
bro.
we got rid of everybody around you, and bro just chilling. Been here chilling.
I'm okay with Dwight Powell being on the team, man. People be thinking I'm crazy for saying that shit.
They
but
clapped
like,
Finney-Smith before Hardaway, bro. Like, what's going on?
And Finney has some defense he could have brought us. Like, that could have been somebody we put on, Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
He might not win that matchup, but it's a better matchup than Kyrie Irving.
It's another usable body,
Because
like he's
there was
long,
times
good
where
perimeter.
Jason Tatum went to the 2, and then Kyrie was the one that had to guard him. And Kyrie didn't do a bad job while he was actually guarding him.
But it looked like Tatum was trying to prove something when he had them ISOs.
6'10".
Had them ISOs on Kyrie. He was like, nah.
6'10" or 6'9". I'm big, bro. Like,
he said, these are my Celtics,
like,
motherfucker.
all I have to do is give you a shoulder, and then I do.
He does that weird act.
That shit. It'd be wet, though.
He, like, whips his.
No, the feet go out, too.
Yeah.
Every time. But, like, I like his shot, though.
Cash.
I like his shot way more than KP's shot. KP's shot be fast as hell, and then his feet spread out. What you doing,
like,
man?
shoot into the sky, just, like, throwing that bitch.
And then now just like,
yeah,
damn.
because you, like, looking down at the rim and shit. Like, obviously,
there's just
that
so
whole
many things. I have so many questions. Like, how is it that he's okay to fucking play, and then he play or not, and then not play the whole like?
This is like the best team for KP because they got so much depth. They're like, they got players for when KP is injured. That's how much depth they got. They're like, oh, let's get these couple dudes like Tillman and get these backups. So just when KP gets injured, because you know it's coming, we're going to put bro in, and then we're going to be chilling. Because it's like, which other team, your best fucking player in the first couple games gets injured out for the series, team don't change at all. Like, they're chilling. They're like, nah, we got other Spider-Man right here. We got fucking all the fucking Spider-Man. Bro wasn't even capping. This is a fucking Spider-Verse for real. That shit is crazy, man.
It's just a heartbreaker.
Heartbreaker. Yeah, the Celtics, they got a lot of youth, though, so I don't think they're, like, going anywhere anytime soon. Like,
is it the start of a dynasty?
Hey, that's the question.
Is it the start of a dynasty? When Joel Embiid got asked the question, he didn't like that question. Joel and ESPN, why did y'all think it was cool or a good idea to have current players who lost in the playoffs this year onto the halftime show?
Oh, yeah, Josh Hart was there.
I'm confused why I'm watching this fucking halftime show and I got to listen to Paul George analyze the Mavs. Gang, we just beat you. I'm not trying to hear from you. As a fan of the sport, as a fan of the Mavs, why would I want to watch this show? Y'all, like, I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
That was kind of weird. And it was a lot, too. There's a lot of good analysts that should be here, too. Like,
bro, yes.
Y'all was kicking all these motherfuckers off. Like, where's Mark Jackson, bro?
Bring
Mark Jackson back.
Where's Mark Jackson? You know,
Jeff Van Gundy? Where's bro? I don't even know what TV networks they're signed to, but bro,
Mark Jackson actually is on the Is What It Is podcast with Cameron and Mace, bro. He's there, like, he has a own separate podcast within that YouTube
lit.
network. He's
Shout out to Mark Jackson,
his
bro.
bag regardless.
Yeah, dude, they hoed him.
I don't know why. It's crazy. Like, this is what
he created the Warriors for real. Side note, bro. Like, he was the original OG Coast, bro. And then Kerr came through 2013-14. You ain't creating shit, bro. The team is made. 2015, next year we want a ring? Nah, bro. Mark Jackson was there. He was telling people 2013, I have the best shooting backcourt in NBA history. No one knew, like, Steph Curry.
And to that. Go to that. Let's talk about that for a second.
Come on.
Reggie Miller Bro, we're Mavs fans, but bro, you said some of the dumb. I think that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard as an announcer.
What?
Wasn't even on like ESPN, Fox. Bro, you was in the middle of the game and you said this is the best shooting backcourt ever.
NBA
like
history.
The most talented backcourt in NBA history.
I feel like everybody started saying that, and it kind of fucked our mojo.
It fucked the whole mojo up. Y'all, everybody. Like,
and now they're like, oh, well, does them losing the title change that? And Stephen A's like, yeah, I think he's like that duo's 5 or 6.
Our
now.
best role was being the dark horse that nobody was really paying
bro.
attention to.
Literally.
No, like Luka wasn't in no playoff commercials.
No.
Kyrie wasn't in no playoff commercials.
They said,
they
fuck
saw,
you.
okay, cool. They go on a 7-2 run. They get the 5th seed. They don't even got to be in the play-in, but it's going to be a quick in and out. That's what everybody thought. And that's what we loved. Okay, that's cool.
And then you get to the finals, and then you get those memes, and it was like everybody rooting for the Mavs, and it's like the whole U.S. It's like Celtics, and it's like just Massachusetts. Massive, huge tits. Like right there in the corner, it's just Celtics.
But it's just like, bro, I really think, okay, back to the question. Wait, is it a dynasty?
Start of a dynasty?
I would say it is a start of a dynasty because honestly, but really though, this wasn't the start.
Oh yeah,
nigga, they've been to the finals. They've been to the finals,
and they keep wherever they get to, they keep getting there. You know, so it's like by this trend, they got to conference finals one time. Then it's like conference finals. I'm like, damn,
bro.
Now it's like finals. Is it gonna be finals?
Are y'all about to be the new Cavs and then maybe who's gonna be the person in the West? Because what the thing is, we don't know what's going on in the West. That's what makes it so nice over here.
On the East is all steady.
We all knew, like, bro. I had to be the person to say y'all weren't gonna make it to the Eastern Conference Finals because literally everybody knew you guys were gonna make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Okay.
But
part of me knew, of course, you're gonna make it. You're the winningest team in basketball right now.
I feel like the Knicks, they had a chance.
They had the best. They
didn't even play. I mean,
they
lost to the Pacers, but
Tom Thibodeau.
Chief, what went on there?
Tom, these niggas is
they need
tired.
some rest, man. Get him a water, Chief.
Like, tired.
Let bro get a breather.
Was it you who said it? I forgot who said it. The small guards, they're not durable. So when they hit the ground hard. And Jaylen Brown is in the post. Jalen Brunson is in the post consistently. Getting beat up, but he's not getting beat.
He's not getting beat.
He's scoring.
He's getting beat.
But they treating him like it's Detroit, bro. Like they treating him like he's Michael, and we're the bad boy Pistons, man. Like the the Knicks could have won the Pacers series. Yeah. But then Nembhard
went Kobe mode, and that's what I also don't get.
And
it's like, how the fuck is Nembhard cooking the Celtics? Like Halliburton went down.
Oh my god.
Them boys literally won a game.
They said,
and it's Nembhard doing everything. But then you give it to Kyrie Irving, and he can't do shit. Nembhard cooking Drew Holiday so much. Shout out Nembhard, bro. That boy clean as hell, and he was like,
the Pacers. Yeah, the Pacers are exciting to watch.
Yeah, that's a cool team. That's probably why they play such well team ball. That someone gonna get open.
Boring state, you know.
It's just a boring ass state. They got fucking.
I be feeling
Caitlin
bad
Clark
for like
now.
Utah and Indiana, like
they got like.
But Indiana got some
team.
Great shit going on right now.
They got Caitlin Clark.
They got fever, but y'all suck though.
Yeah, y'all suck. But
I heard y'all just got the girl, and now y'all like. We're not gonna talk about that on this show.
We'll get to WNBA eventually.
I'm an Angel Reese fan.
Hey, shout out Chicago Sky. Hey, that WNBA that shit is ramping up. There's way more drama in the WNBA than the NBA, which makes sense. But damn, that should be. It'd be like that girl used to date that girl, and that's her ex, and now her new teammate's her new girl, and she's like, nah, don't push her, and then she's not. I'm like, what is this?
Don't touch her, bro. She cool. Like, nah, hold on, bro. We playing against her.
I thought you was my
teammate right now. This is the enemy.
Like, I'm like, this added a whole nother element.
Added a way like
to the NBA.
Because I don't even think you can be gay in the NBA. Like, I'm gonna be honest, they got Chris out that bitch,
dude.
You know what I'm saying? Dude. They got Dwight out that bitch.
They said send his ass. You doing
as
what?
As soon as you start sucking some dick in the NBA, they're like, get the fuck out of here, bro. But the WNBA, y'all having a good ass time, bro. And I am not mad at y'all. Okay.
Dwight Howard reminds me of his tweet where it was like, "What I do in my free time is my business." He could have ended the tweet there. He keeps going. He's like, "Where I lay my wood." And we're like, "All right, Chief, what the fuck?"
Nah, I was rewatching some dumb shit about that. Bro had like pulled up to link up with they're saying Steve. And then TikTok tried to say it was Steven Adams.
Oh.
I don't think it was Steven Adams.
Oh.
Hell no, bro.
Big man.
Hell no.
They on the block, good
but
for real.
I think whatever.
They down low.
So Steve was down, but I think
trying to get in the
TikTok's
post.
capping, but Steve was down. Then Dwight pulls up with another man, and then Steve was like, "Hold on, who is this man?" And he's like, "Oh no, he chill." I was like, "Hold on now, I'm not down for two." And then that's when it became non-consensual. But we digress.
Hey,
Back to the Celtics.
See, that's where the NBA drama starts. But you can see, like, ain't nobody trying to hear that. It's like, all right, shut that shit off. Like, when you put that shit in the WNBA, you're like, oh, you should be a girl.
Nah, because everybody was talking about it in the NBA, so everybody wants to hear about that shit. Everybody would honestly, bro, they're talking about Kendrick Perkins over here on ESPN saying LeBron unfollowed me on Instagram. So, honestly, sports media is cooked regardless. They need to start letting niggas fucking, I guess, be gay in the NBA. I don't know. Maybe some more shit.
They got the NFL going. Shout out.
I'm telling you right now, though, if they had some gay niggas over there, bro.
I don't even remember bro's name.
If they had some gay niggas over there, bro. Listen. It takes one dude, one ex, to dunk on his ex. They're fighting.
Yeah.
And I'm here for it.
That would be lit.
What?
That would be lit as fuck.
What? Imagine Draymond Green standing up for his team, his player, his teammate, and he's like, he did what? He fucked who? Oh, hell no. And then he go beat the shit out you on the court. Like, that'd be crazy.
Get his ass.
That'd be crazy.
Pause.
Like, there hasn't been that much drama in the NBA, I guess, since, like, within a teammate situation, probably since, like, the Jordan Poole situation. Or really, like, when it comes to, like, sexual relationships or, like, relationships, the fucking, my man, Matt Barnes and Derek Fisher.
Oh, and his girl.
Boy, what?
Oh,
my wife.
God,
no,
bro.
no, no.
His
The mother of my twins.
The mother, bro. That's crazy.
And I call my twin because, bro, I be watching Up and Smoke podcast or All the Smoke.
All the Smoke. Shout
out y'all, man. Y'all are so
shout
lit.
Out Stack and
y'all are so
Matt
lit.
Barnes,
That's a great
man.
combo.
It's just like they be gassing on the pod, like they just talking, and
They
they're like real OGs,
crazy
like played the game.
stories.
And it's funny because like their play styles are kind of similar, you know. But it's like a good point to bring up too. Like that type of player, that Matt
Is
Barnes
always
Stack Jack player, it's like
needed.
Yeah, it's always needed, but it's so like scarce now in the NBA, where it's like they're not the most skilled.
People getting fined, man.
Yeah, bro, and they're like, we don't need the muscle guy.
But it's like,
But you need
with the muscle guy, you gotta at least be able to pass the fuck out that ball.
Mm-hmm.
Draymond, I'm a playmaker.
Yeah.
I'm a rebounder.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
They got Dort.
I'm a stop this. Fuck that nigga Dort. That, you know, I hope to God after y'all saw that Mavericks thing that y'all put the Dortcher conversations away, bro.
No.
He can, okay, bro. He can stop.
He's like
B.I.
a Drew Holiday type,
Whoa.
swole, big,
Whoa.
quick. But it's like he ain't Drew Holiday though.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
That's
okay.
why, like his play style is like
Drew
pretty much
Holiday.
yeah.
I guess
I don't
you're
even
right.
wanna give
You're
him
right.
that.
No, you're right. But his build though is like a bulldog.
Linebacker.
Bro, you're supposed to be a running back, bro.
Bro could go to the NFL.
And do
Come on
well
now.
and do
Running
well.
back.
Like you're too big.
You're running back.
He's way too big to be on the court, bro.
Way too big, bro. I would hate to like
Go against him. You over here just
I hit the craziest spin move on you and I run into bro. Nah,
for
Fuck
real.
that,
What?
dude. I'm just
I'm
just
done.
take it, bro.
I'm done.
But
Shit's crazy.
yeah, Celtics, are they a dynasty? I don't know. It's tough to say because the league is so balanced now. Like, there's so many good teams and skilled players. Like, even on the Celtics team alone, it's like Tatum and Brown. They're like
It's a great duo.
great duo.
It's a great duo.
Great duo.
It's gonna be great being old, and then
Mm-hmm.
everybody then is gonna be talking about whoever the player is. Then they gonna be like,
dude.
remember when Jaylen Brown they tried to separate him and JT? Because I like them
Like,
as
imagine they
players.
separated them when they lost those 2-3 conference finals.
Would have never had this, whatever.
Come on. However many.
I will say I enjoy those players. I enjoy the team. I don't like y'all's fan base. I
Yep.
like y'all's coach.
That's a good
I
point.
like your front office.
That's a
I
good
literally
point.
like everything about y'all except your fan base.
It's cool.
And
now
I'm happy that we lost to y'all. Y'all were a great team to lose to. Like,
Yeah,
if
literally
we would have
the-
lost to the Thunder or
Bruh.
the fucking the Minnesota Timberwolves,
Ain't nobody trying to see no Timberwolves in the finals.
bro.
Dallas was better than that.
The only reason I would have wanted to see the Timberwolves,
It's Ant. Ant would have been lit in the finals. I ain't gonna cap.
and
But,
he
like,
would have been
But fuck Gobert, bro.
if he wouldn't have been gassed out by the
Yeah,
Mavericks.
yeah.
By the Mavericks.
See, that's the
series.
thing. It's just like they never adjusted their play style. Like you look at the Celtics, they're switching their shit up every fucking series. Every game. They don't.
Timberwolves
They were just
did
like,
not
we're
have
just gonna
the
go
stamina.
full head on, full power,
But also,
ant
though,
running. Didn't
maybe
work.
it was this though, because Joe Mazzulla is like key on, yo man, it's open. Keep shooting it. I don't give a fuck if you miss 15. Keep shooting it. It's open.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe the Timberwolves are over here. We're getting open shots, but y'all ain't able to knock them down. Let's try to create some new plays. So then those new plays, well, now we definitely not knocking those shots down because we can't even get our first good play out.
It's that young
when
team
it's
mentality.
Open. Exactly.
Young team.
You know what I'm saying? But a young coach doesn't mean young mentality.
Yeah.
Obviously.
There's some old
That
souls.
boy Joe Mazzulla was over there. But then you got to look at the coaching staff. Sam Cassell's on the fucking coaching staff. This man has been in Boston his whole He's been a fucking Celtics.
He's a great ass player too.
His whole life,
bro. That's crazy.
It's crazy. Like I wouldn't be surprised if Rondo pulls up one day.
Fact, Rondo would be an amazing coach, man.
Bro.
Floor general. Like,
come on.
Get bro in a fucking.
Floor general, purple badge, purple dimer badge.
Got the Lakers title and the Celtics title. Like,
damn. Tell me
that's
why.
That's kind of lit.
Tell me how Jason Tatum. You win the ring and they still cook your ass, bro.
They're like, what they gonna say now? What they gonna say now? All the comments are like, win Finals MVP.
Everything. They saying everything, bro. Everybody's saying everything. They're saying you plagiarized all of your celebrations. I don't agree.
Yeah, but that was crazy.
But
let the bro win, dude.
The way
like,
the TikTok look is crazy, though. You know?
Yeah. TikTok will make it.
Because it low key seemed like he did try to recreate the Kevin Garnett thing. We did it!
We did it. Anything is possible. No,
Anything is possible.
At least he didn't say that. But honestly, like, everybody hates on Tatum, and they give him like the biggest criticisms, and they like try to shit on him all the time. But it's like he kind of put all that to the side, you know. Like you look at Tatum and his whole game, it's always been like his criticism has always been like, why are you shooting that shot? Why are you trying to force that? You can't like. Why are you?
They're gonna find something for him.
They're gonna find something for him. But Tatum, he's like, fuck this, dude. I don't even care about Finals MVP. I don't care about being number one scorer. I don't care about. All I want to do is win. And he's gotten to that point. It's hard to find a player that young. I mean, he's 26, so it's not like super young, but it's like he's still really young to have that mentality already. So like,
didn't he beat a Kobe record?
Yeah,
he beat a Kobe record.
Hey,
and everybody mad at that.
Yep, he won the title before everybody, so it's crazy. He's young as hell. Silenced all the hate from like them saying like, yo, you can't be a team player. You be putting up the stupid shot selections ass. They can't fit. Nah, he put all that shit aside. Became pure playmaker with scoring whenever they needed. And bro did his shit. Hey,
pure playmaker.
Learned a different role and shout out. I gotta like shout out to that. And it's always good. Yeah,
you got. It's crazy.
It's
Derek White,
and it's like it's great to see like the perseverance rewarded. That's what I wrote down, bro. Because it's like the Celtics went and lost, and they finally got one. So that build up is kind of nice. So
that's why it's a good question. Is it the start of a dynasty? Because gang, we've been through the fire together.
Yeah,
we all got re-signed next year.
Come on,
nobody is leaving that team next year.
That's crazy.
Peyton Pritchard, we want you to keep making those half-court shots, bro. There's sounds of the game where Joe Mazzulla is like, "Hey, Peyton, thank you for shooting that half-court shot and putting a foot on them niggas' necks, thinking that they was going to finish the quarter." Because the biggest thing he says is that there's 8 points in the game. Starting the quarter, finishing the quarter. How do we start the quarter? How do we finish the quarter? I ain't going to lie. Joe Mazzulla got me looking at the game of basketball completely different.
Way different.
He is so smart, and it's so dope to see it because it's like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
Are you going to be able to – are you the next Phil Jackson?
Dude, for real. Like, you're that young and you got that much success already. It's kind of – it's impressive. Like, obviously, your team is amazing, but it's like you got to put those pieces together still as a head coach. And we've seen, like, where you have a decent team, you think they're going to go far, and the head coach fucks it up. So, shout out to Joe Mazzulla. Shout out to young coaches. Shout out to J.J. Redick on getting hired for the Lakers. Do I think it's a good fit? I don't fucking know. But now all I know is bro's been interviewing for this position since he started the goddamn podcast with Bron. So,
God,
we gonna see how it goes.
It's an interesting situation with the JJ hire.
Hey.
But I think should we finish here or should we? That should be the last topic.
We can end it with one last question. You think this Kyrie's last chance?
Oh, all right. I got started with like this. Kyrie averaged 14.3 in Boston. But him and Luka averaged the most points in the playoffs.
Yup. Hey.
So this is a situation where I think my boy is gonna go and grind this summer.
Oh yeah.
He's not on the Olympic team. Okay, I'm in Dallas.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm even talking on the phone with Bron.
Oh
All right?
yeah.
There's
Bron,
random pictures of Bronny James posting. Bronny James on
posting.
Twitter.
He just posts that shit up.
Bronny, Luka, and Kyrie all on the same team. Now, did I know the Mavs had that much money? I did not know. If that is able to be done, I didn't know we could afford that.
I don't know.
That many.
I don't really understand how the luxury tax shit works. Is it just like
So luxury tax.
however much the owner want to pay?
I think it's like not really the luxury tax. Luxury tax is like a consistent tax that is based on any luxury good. So like Louis Vuitton, that gets taxed differently. Anything that gets to a certain bracket, that's just a luxury tax.
So that's in the NBA probably like when you have a certain caliber of players, like multiple
everybody
of them?
has a luxury tax.
Oh.
Yeah, because you're spending that much money. So you have it's about the salary cap, I think.
Yeah.
And how much money you can spend
I thought it
as
was
a
like
team.
you go over, that's like luxury tax. I don't think that.
Maybe.
I think you sound right.
Maybe.
But either way, like I don't know. Is like
I
the
don't know.
owner
I
can
didn't
just
know.
put in money?
You know
Is
what
that
I'm
how it
saying?
works? I don't.
And
fucking
now
know.
the streets are saying Mark Cuban is a bad person. This shit is crazy, bro. I'm out here on game one of the finals. All right, I go to the bar. I go to the little place to watch the little bar with the whole gang. Shout out, we was there. We all lost as a team together.
Come on.
Was deep though.
Hey,
regardless,
deep as fuck.
And he was at game 4.
Hey, shout out game 4. Man, our one win. I saw it. Dallas was live.
We're crazy for setting like the fucking confetti down. We're crazy for that.
That was crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
That was crazy.
3-1 lead, guys.
They're like, not all of it, but we're gonna put some down.
Like, come on, guys.
This might be it. Gang.
But
This might
I
be
was
it.
out here game 1. I'm like, I actually have the hat right there. Could you get the hat?
Oh yeah, you need that. Shit, you should have worn that out. I should have worn that out.
Damn, I wore a pink ass Supreme hat. Damn, I'm fake as fuck.
Shout out to bro in front of the fucking AAC. It's all them Dallas Mavericks fucking cowboy hats, bro. That's lit. Oh yeah, that's drip. That's fucking drip. Oh yeah, it made the blazer look drippy too.
Yeah, it just low key. Yeah, this just changes the whole vibe. I should have been had this on the whole time. But yeah, no. So I'm walking by and I'm like, yeah, I definitely need to get one of these. So then I asked the bro, how much is it? He's like 35 points. Points? Crazy. Okay, so now I'm like, how much is
Luka
it?
Get 35.
And then he's
hand
like,
them out.
And he's like $35. And I was like, damn, that's a steal. And so then there was a person there. And I have to say person because I'm not aware and I do not know what they identified as.
No, we ain't assuming.
It was a little bit confusing. So I definitely am just going to say they were there. This was a person. And I'm a loving person. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, how much is this? $35? That's crazy. The person's like, yeah, isn't that a crazy deal? I'm like, yo, that's a steal. Honestly, we getting cowboy hats. I thought this would be like $60. Because low key, the quality is quality. And now the part where you probably could have charged $60 is when, like, you know, if we actually put some for real patches on there. But it's cool though. I'm getting what I paid for, and I'm getting it just because it's a cowboy hat too. They're back.
Come on.
Shout out LV. Anyways, so I'm getting this hat. Shorty's like, yeah. Or
said person
is like, yeah, it's a deal. It's a steal, man. And it's also like a fuck
Shorty
you.
question mark.
It's also like a fuck you to, you know. And I was like, a fuck you? What you mean?
She.
So then the person is like, yeah, you know, we're going to support one of the richest women in the world by buying this hat. And I was like, oh, what you mean? And I was like, that's who bought. And then they're like, that's who bought the Mavs from Mark Cuban. The richest person or the richest woman in the world bought the Mavs now. And I was like, oh, for sure. That's crazy. I was like, for sure. Support women in STEM, you know, women in business. I was like, for sure. I was like, low-key, here's $36 because I was like, that's lit. And then they're like, yeah, and it's a fuck you to Mark Cuban. And I was like,
whoa.
But why is it a fuck you to Mark Cuban? What do I not know? And then they were like, I forgot what they said, but then they were, you know, conversating. And then they're like, it's also another fuck you to Mark Cuban because the woman who owns the Mavs gave $100 million to Trump. And I was like, wait, you fuck with Trump?
It's like, damn.
But you don't even.
It's like, bruh.
I was like, but Trump don't fuck with you.
I was like, Chief.
And then they were like, but capitalism. And I was like, but you're not safe. And then they were like, come on, bro. And I was like,
that's my president.
And I was like, it's love. It's love. And then I dipped. Anyways, though.
It was not love.
It was not. It was very confusing. That person was
confusing
confusing on their political stances.
Hey.
It was like, I just don't. That's
basically Dallas was outside.
That was yes.
Yeah. I saw said person.
It just
I was also confused.
It just doesn't make any sense why you have that political view if you are that kind of person.
Yeah.
Because gang, you're not safe.
Hey.
Anyways, we're gonna get past that. We're not a political show. We're a sports show.
Hey. But hey, I'm proud of the Kyrie coming back. I'm proud of the Mavs making it there. Like, I don't agree with like this stigma of like saying, "Oh, we lost the finals," and people be looking at that like the biggest L. Bro, we made it to the fucking finals, bro. Like, when is the last time that happened? 2011.
But more people on my TL were saying, "Mavs fans, don't be hurt. We were the 5th seed. This wasn't supposed to happen."
Yeah.
Like, a lot of it was
valid,
like,
bro.
We weren't supposed to be there.
Exactly.
You know?
Last time a 5th seed even won was like, I don't even know.
But it's also like, fuck them other teams.
We're here, bro. If we're here, we got a chance.
We had.
If we're here, we got a chance.
We had that lightning in the bottle.
Come on, bro. They don't know what that's like.
And we couldn't capitalize on it.
Like, going to the finals every year and losing, or almost getting there and losing, and then you get there and you win, yeah, it's a great feeling. But, like, you know what's even crazier? When you're not supposed to be there and you get there and you might win. That shit, way different feeling, all right? Indescribable. So, shout out the Mavs. We love the Mavs, bro. We always going to be supporters. Shout out Luka, Kyrie. We're going to see what they do in the offseason. They definitely need some more pieces, but, hey, man, I'm proud of the Dallas Mavs, bro. They did the fucking thing.
And, yeah. We're happy that y'all are still sticking with the gang. And if you want to watch more shit that we produce on this show, go check out our channel, Listen Buddy Podcast. We do movie reviews. We do hella reactions now.
Come on.
And we do random game shows.
Hey.
And in some episodes, we just talking, trying to get to know each other more and trying to make each other laugh.
Shooting that shit.
But today has been another episode of Buddy Sports presented by Listen Buddy Podcast with your favorite host,
E-Money.
Oh Dog, presenting you sports in the best way with the best takes, the only way.
Come on, live and direct. And that brings us to the end of another episode on the Listen Buddy Podcast. If you enjoyed the conversation as much as we did making it, don't forget to share the love and hit that subscribe button. Reach out on all social platforms at Listen Buddy Podcast and be sure to drop a like and comment below. Stay tuned for more episodes every Friday, and as always, listen, buddy.